Vidíte? Tamhle. Tam se schovává.
Majore, to je Pergler. Musí přežít. Pro vyjednávání s Rusy je klíčový. Nemáme tady žádné přátele. Rudé ani bílé. Nejlepší bude, když nás tady nikdo nespatří. Těžko říct, co by se mohlo stát, kdyby spustili poplach.
Right, split up the team. Welcome back to the last train home. We are within stone's throw of Vladivostok, but we have to pick up the Czechoslovakian diplomat who we were supposed to meet, but he did the runner. Now he's showed up here. Let's get up here. I intend to blast through this mission. It says to be quiet, but nope, not for us. You have one shattered survivor. He's been taken care of. Now they're all going to come and see what that was all about. That's exactly what we want. As long as they're not setting off alarms, that's good. We took a little bit of damage. Dominic taking a hit. Push up towards this alarm. We've got two sighted. They'll be easy to take care of. Shoot them all. Oh, they're all just going to keep running to the bell. This is nice. Shoot him. If anyone else comes, we'll shoot them. Looks like we have a tank crew working on their vehicle. What shall we do about them? Bring the rest of the squad around to try and get a flank on these guys. We don't want to be seen while we're crossing the road, so get into cover quickly. I think we can take them all before they get in. Get up the orders, let's go! I think he got in. But now we can't use the tank. Is he dead? The Stepan's about to have his insides rearranged. If he doesn't hurry, you can't cancel that. Run! Now I'm just hoping the truck follows and runs over it. We'll hide here in the meantime. Oh no, it avoided it. Oh, what? Who set the alarm off? That guy? We got spotted there. That's no good. No alarm yet, though. Maybe I got him. Whoa, Dominic just got hit, so I wasn't watching. Ooh. We're just gonna have to blast our way through this truck. We took a little bit of damage, but we need to make sure. Oh, there's a convoy here. Take them out too. Fortunately, Dominic has a trait where he takes longer to die. I did notice that when I was looking through the soldiers' stats. There's another truck there too. Oh no, the grenadier. He's been spotted. We don't want to take that guy head on. The only person that can heal is our medic. Dominic's tough, but he can't hold on forever. We need to get him healed, and unfortunately he now has a permanent wound. But he's alive, and that's the main thing. Just gotta wait for him to be healed up. And that was a close one. He's got the tough trait, fortunately. Staying in the fight as long as possible. Pushing past the main objective, I'm just going to come at it from behind. And pick up our friend once we have an escape. Whoa, there's a lot of guys here. But we have more. He's just down there. We'll save these civilians up here. Oh, looks like there's a firing squad. There's a lot of guys, so we'll set up the machine guns. Taking down the firing squad. Whoa, we got guys everywhere. Need to take better cover. Stop them from ringing that bell. Oh, there's a tank as well. We need to take out the guy flanking us. And let's throw the artillery at the tank. Oh, not quite. We'll just have to shoot it and hope it doesn't kill us. Good job. Oh, let's just run it. Run it.
Bejte na bablach!
We have enough firepower. We're just going to take everyone down.
Připravte se na boj.
Bejte na bablach! Bejte na bablach!
The alarm won't save you.
Připravte se na boj.
Připraven! Jdu do útoku!
Take him out on the side. Our 2 machine gunners are just laying waste.
Nepřítel spustil poplach.
Super satisfying gunplay.
Skryjem se.
Nepřítel
I wish
spustil
the
poplach.
AI were a little bit smarter.
Poslouchám. Ano, pane.
Wow, other Vladimir's taken a serious wound as well. It will pull him out of the fight and we'll bring the rest of the squad around to flank.
Rozumím.
Machine gunners are holding on from both directions, making sure to prioritize the target.
Pane.
Oh, there's a lot coming that side. We'll reposition.
Ano.
Great job. Looks like there's artillery coming in. But we'll make sure this area is clear, and then we'll go and get our VIP.
Jsem na cestě.
If we could find a truck, that would be ideal. Well, not a tank.
Připraven.
We need to heal up.
To zvládneš.
Rozkazy.
We're out of sight of that tank. They only have very small vision.
Už jdu.
Frag out on the tank. We'll get 2 out, and hopefully this will kill it. Dominic is right up there. Despite being severely wounded, he's just watching. We've lost sight. I hope it killed it.
Legionáři, takže jste
We'll
mou
shoot his
zprávu
friend.
dostali. Takže může být naživu. Teď není čas na oslavu naší nové republiky. Musíme utéct z města. Hned! Získal jsem nesmírně důležité dokumenty. Jestli zemřu, musíte tento balíček doručit svému velícímu důstojníkovi. Děkuju vám, vojáci.
Alright, so we've got a fast rifleman squad dealing with the VIP.
Dostat se na nádraží možná nebude snadné, ale až tam budeme,
And we
můžeme se
have-
ukrýt v nedalekém lese a počkat na ten vlak. Když se dokážeme vyhnout hlídkám, nebudeme muset bojovat.
It's a bit late for that
Jsme
there,
příliš
Langer.
blízko Vladivostoku, než abychom
We're doing it my way.
Už tak jsme ztratili tolik lidí.
VIP's on their way. We have taken a lot of damage, but we're just having a full-on firefight with everybody. I think we're fighting the reds, the whites.
Jdu do krytu, jako by se stalo.
The rifleman team have arrived, running up the rear of that red soldier. Pergler's got a little bit of a danger zone, so we'll charge forward. Dot shanking. Oh, taking some machine gun fire, but she got out of the way in time. Let's get out of here. Rather than sneaky, I just want to get to Vladivostok.
Ano.
Počúvam.
Majore, zdá se, že rudí a bílí bojují o kontrolu nad nádražím. Vypadneme odsud, dokud po sobě střílejí mezi sebou.
Rozkazy?
So we're a little bit worse for wear, but we made it out in one piece. We've got Pergler. Our 8-1 medical team are going to take care of all of my mistakes. Dominique has a permanent injury now. I'm not sure how much that will affect him. At this point, I don't think it matters. We have plenty of soldiers. We haven't lost anyone yet. Bit of a close call there with Dominique, but let's give the medals to those who need it the most. And we failed one objective, to stay quiet, but that was never the intention. We used a lot of machine gun and rifle ammo, but that's okay. We also have a lot of that. Pergler's recent ordeal has shown him to be a man of some strength, despite his diminutive stature and frail physique. As everyone is preparing for departure, he stops at a railroad car and meets your eye. Major, Captain, I have the package here, but I won't be going to Vladivostok with you. Whatever do you mean, says Langer. Dear Captain, I have decided to stay, and I will not abandon Russia in her hour of need. Would you care to elaborate, Mr. Pergler? Major, I'm thrilled that our republic is at last a reality. Working towards it for the last 30 years has changed my life profoundly. One day I will return to our country, and I trust you will be there long before me. So is he staying for the people or the persons? And it's for one person, a woman, that he intends to make his wife. He's never felt as madly about anyone as he has felt about her. She's Russian, and you've met her. The lady who delivered your letter, Pergler. You're a free man. You can stay. But you're an enemy of Russia, and that makes you one of us. I know the risks, said Pergler. I'm loyal to my country, and at the same time I feel for Russia. But her, Ahava, her I love more than any nation. Okay, that's a noble sentiment. Off you go. Good luck. Waste of time. Why did we even bother? Just so we could get the diplomatic attaché out. So we're going to send... Yeah, I'm going to send away Captain Langer. He's been a bit of a liability. I'm going to talk to Pergler about the documents. It seems to unveil some shady dealings between the White Army's leadership and also the Legion. And apparently, it's not exactly accurate or truthful, but if it's taken as a whole, it could be damaging to our new republic. Think carefully before handing it over to your superiors. Do not open it, not here, not now, for the sake of your soldiers and indeed for your own sake. He hands you a parcel and it's tied with a ribbon emblazoned with his personal seal. I bid you safe journey. When you return home, someone will contact you about the package, I am sure of it. Farewell. Alright, so we're just a fancy errand boy.
Během posledních dnů naší cesty se z nás staly stíny našich někdejších já. Otrhaná, omrzlá, vyčerpaná armáda. Srdce světa, kterému srdce chybí. Čekali jsme, až poprvé zahlédneme Vladivostok. Získali jsme nezávislost. Prolévali krev na cizí půdě. Nebyli jsme na to nijak zvlášť hrdí. Nikdo z nás nevěděl, co má čekat od země, za kterou jsme bojovali. Měli jsme pocit, že nás zradili a já už měl tehdy problém myslet na civilní život. Stručně řečeno jsem věděl, že děj se, co děj, možná to sám se sebou nevydržím. Dokonce jsem se svěřil našemu veliteli, který mi doporučil, abych své myšlenky sepsal na papír. A tak jsem to udělal. Napsal jsem 2 dopisy. Jeden své ženě a druhý svému bratrovi. V obou jsem se ve skrytu loučil. Vůbec jsem nečekal, že se na tu loď dostanu. Že uslyším moře, křik racku či slova básníka, která sílí ve větru. Kupředu, milovaný národe, vždy kupředu.
Captain Langer is spiraling into a PTSD-driven depression.
Přišel nám znepokojivý telegram od naší vlády. Ve Vladivostoku se bojuje. Rudí tam dorazili v plné síle. Naši váleční spojenci nejspíš moc dlouho nevydrží. Ve městě je několik jednotek Bílé armády, ale nemobilizují ve snaze Rudé odrazit. Pokud Rudí obsadí přístav, bude vše ztraceno. Naši vojáci se musí dostat na tu loď. To jediné jim dlužíme. Musíme je dostat domů. V dnešním vydání československého deníku vyšla zpráva od našeho nového prezidenta. Jestli můžu. Bratři vojáci, vydržte navzdory protivenství. Zůstaňte sjednocení ve službě proti nepříteli. Já v to věřím. A upřímně. Jeden za všechny, všichni za jednoho. Jsou to dozajista strhující slova. Ale jsme v tom sami. Jsme poslední vlak. Doufám, že naši vojáci přežijí. Pod vaším velením tomu věřím. Žádám o dovolení odejít, pane.
Come this far and this guy is giving up hope. I think I probably should have played it on a harder difficulty so that it fit into his current feelings on the mission. I did play it on commander difficulty, but I found that it isn't so difficult once I've understood how combat works, and combat is by far the most lucrative of the game modes. Like, scavenging doesn't do a lot, and I would be interested to see how it plays out, because you can play the game with no combat. You can also play with no train management. Interesting concepts, and I like that. The kitchen is jam-packed full of goulash, so everyone that was severely injured is in the hospital car and they're having a nice serving of goulash, which will help speed up their recovery, as well as the 3 doctors and the excellent equipment. Confirmed to be the last leg of the journey, we are on our way to Vladivostok from Harbin. All of the troops are fed up. A couple missed out because they weren't too injured. But you can see there, we are making solid progress on their recovery. Alright, let's head out. Just had to stop quickly to have a look at that village, but there was nothing there. There's been nothing in any of the towns. Aside from that one time that it reached -5, the temperatures were fine. So heading south definitely avoided all of the environmental hazards that we were expecting on our journey. And it would also take longer to get there. Alright, everyone's making great recovery. I think it's time to start using up our food stores. We have 350 food. Threat level just skyrockets if you stop the train, so it's basically pointless to stop. Relaxing and familiar sound of the locomotive chugging along is suddenly drowned out by the sounds of guns, shouts, and the crashes of bullets ripping through the train cars. Even the boom of a grenade. We've taken some damage. Infantry car 4 has been hit, moving those casualties into care. Because that's what we're good at. Making sure everyone's on the night shift, temperatures are fine so we can work through the night. Well, fine inside the train, it's -4 outside. Making sure we have the best of the best of the best on station. We need everyone to be ready so I have a broad selection when we arrive at Vladivostok. Added another prep station to the kitchen car, so we're going to make caviar, roast chicken, and grilled fish. And I want to upgrade. What will it cost to upgrade to the maximum? Potato peeler spot, 250 wood. We actually have that, so let's build it up. Stop the train quickly. We need to upgrade the kitchen car. This needs to be a feast to remember. We're going to use up all of our supplies before we get to Vladivostok. We're not letting anyone have anything. That was the quickest construction project ever. And yet the threat is skyrocketing. Some persistent emotional damage from that attack, so they'll stay in there for a little bit longer. And now the potato peeler spot is preparing the salad. We have grilled fish, salad, roast chicken, caviar. And once those are finished, we will change up the menu so we have a full selection. Oh, I already have caviar. I want to keep cranking out the caviar. I don't personally like caviar, but I heard it's fancy. And that's the menu being taken care of. The most pressing matter. Running short on steel, and we don't really see combat with our medics at all. We don't use them as a singular class. So we'll crack open all of that handgun ammo. Might stop in here at this village, although threat is very high. At some stage, the storage car was moved to the rear, and I don't know why, so we're moving it back to its best position. Less than 1,000 fuel left. The soft dun 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 of the rails that you've gotten so used to is suddenly interrupted when you hear the shouts and bangs of rifles before the heavy machine guns of the armored car drown out everything. Their rumbling fury making the enemy cry out in pain, horror, and then die out as we move on into the distance. So, the first attack was successful, but not that second one. I have an obstruction. I'm going to ram it. I haven't done that yet. Or I've done it once, and it was really bad. But we're at full speed, so what does that mean? The whole train suddenly jolts, and you hear a sound of wood and metal breaking. You look outside, and there's no ambush or incoming attack. Taking a little bit of damage to the locomotive, and some damage to the driver and stoker. 4:30 in the morning on what will be the final sunrise on the train. We'll take a moment to soak in the sights of the blizzard. Everyone's snowblind, and they've just had enough. We have 3 stations before we arrive at our destination. Let's see what this place has in store for us. Oh, this is another roadblock. Ram it. Again, we're at full speed. Slight amount of damage to the crew. We can handle that. Keep going. Move it. We've mixed up the menu a little bit. The caviar is still cranking out at full pace. We have apple pie. We have what looks to be braised steak or roast meat, and some other delectable delights. And everyone that's working in the kitchen car is leveling up. Another roadblock. Ram it. We're not stopping for anything. Going to convert the last of the ammunition that I have to steel Just so we can repair if we really need to. I've been pretty rammy. Place is like, it's like, hey, you can have whatever you want now because you're at the end of the game. Have some weapons, have some stuff. Well, we're going to sell everything and then convert it to steel. Bought heaps of ammunition. Just because we can. Spent the budget. Emptied out the storage car. We've got a little bit of stuff left. Bull is down to just over 50%, so we'll fix her up real quick. Ah, here we go. Hello, Langer. Major, may I speak with you? We're listening. I wanted to tell you something. I have not been honest with you for most of our journey, or at least at the beginning. I have to admit my memory's been foggy these last few weeks. What's going on? Nothing much, not anymore. We made it. Our soldiers have made it. I'm glad. They're in good hands with their major. But I won't be on the boat, you know. Anything could happen. We're in for a battle after all. I just wanted to thank you in person before the end. Is something what's going on, mate? You're doing that thing that blokes do where they don't say what they mean and they just talk crap. No one wants the small talk, Major. Thank you, Captain. I'll see you on the boat. Yeah, we're going to the boat. Langer's got some demons. Obviously, he's been fighting for a long time, not just with us. And he wasn't too thrilled about us being in charge initially. Very annoyed. The ship is waiting. Recommended crew size of 10. This is it, I think. This activity will move you to the next region. We are at Vladivostok. The train is quiet and calm. The soldiers are focused on the conflict ahead. The ship home could still be waiting for you. Major, Captain Langer has left the train. He hands you a letter. Dear Major, I can only apologize for the trouble that I have undoubtedly created by my actions, but the burdens of command have been yours from the start. Despite my belief, it should have been my duty to lead our soldiers home. The fortress must be secured and the line against the enemy armies. Where is he? He's gone out into the cold dark night, hasn't he? Langer, we got there. What's he want us to do? Max he just doesn't want anything to do with it. No one wants to talk. You find most of Langer's stuff intact. His pendant. There's a mess, which is unusual for him. And his holster's there, but no gun. Has he gone to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Probably. Let's get ready to fight. This will be the final squad. 3 riflemen, 3 scouts, 3 machine gunners, a medic, and a grenadier. And on most of our riflemen are actually scouts too, so they're going to be the part of a very, very fast attack team. And what we're doing here is we're having our last meal. All of the food is prepared. Everyone that's coming on the mission is having a feed of at least scrambled eggs. And depending on their stats, they will get other food to help prop them up. So you can have some roast meat because you're carrying that machine gun. You've got your scrambled eggs. You've got your vegetable salad. Next up, Samuel, you can have some eggs, caviar. Stepan will have the roasted meat because that helps grenadiers throw further. Eggs. Scrambled eggs and caviar for Dot. Jusan, one of the heroes of the early campaign, gets some roasted meat, apple pie, and a caviar, as well as some scrambled eggs for his contribution to the campaign. Vladimir, what can you have? You'll have your scrambled eggs, the last of the caviar, and then Antonin, who's been one of our starting squad, will get some scrambled eggs.
Po spoustě mil a útrap jsme konečně dorazili do Vladivostoku. Zbývá ještě poslední výzva. Musíme obsadit a udržet pevnost a veškeré její dělostřelectvo, aby pro nás mohla připlout loď. Ve městě je i kapitán Korolev a jeho jednotka Bílé armády. Zkusíme se s nimi setkat. Inu, jsme tady, vojáci. Ještě jednou a naposledy se seskupte za Legii a republiku! Měli bychom zkusit kontaktovat místní obyvatele. Třeba nám zase pomůžou. Podle hlášení, jeden elitní rudý důstojník s údernou četou pročesávají město a hledají nás. Nehodlají nám dovolit opustit Vladivostok v jednom kuse. Pokud to bude možné, vypořádejte se s nimi.
Alright, the fast scout team is out. Let's make this a quick one. Quick and decisive. We can meet up with the local resistance. We can find the allied commander Korolev, who I believe we helped defend a base. And he then told us that we were enemies of the White Russians, but he wasn't going to do anything about it. And he let us leave with some supplies. That's right, it was a supply train mission.
Čekám.
Hľadám kryt. Jde se na to.
Right, forming up a fire team, let's have a look around and see what we can find. This is clear on the main road, so we'll move the bulk of the team down the main road with the scout team running up on support on the sides.
Zaujímám pozici.
Set up a machine gun maybe on the crossroads. Anyone there? Nope. There's our first contact here. Let's blow them away. Good stuff. Couple of civilians, they're okay.
Vidím nepriateľa.
No one else.
Prověřím pozici. Přesně
Very
tak.
quiet on the streets. 3 scouts, 3 scalps. 3 strikes. Now let's move up.
Už jdu.
Vidím
Well, there's a
nepřítele.
commandant.
Jdu tam.
Let's move around this side and have a look at what's down this alleyway. Coast was completely clear until we tried to move. So reset up those machine guns and we'll give these guys a nasty surprise.
Nepřítel.
6 of them, should be no worries. Throw a grenade just in case. But I think the machine guns are going to open up. Yep. It's too late for them. Oh, chopped to pieces. The local resistance member?
Legionáři, dovezte prosím tento nakladák do skladiště. Jestli nás Rudí s tím nakladem chytí, zabijí naše rodiny.
Which one? I believe it's the bottom one on the bottom of the minimap. That one just appeared. So let's clear a road for the truck. I will cross the city with the scout team, keep the rest of the team here with the truck,
Připraven,
and
pane.
see what kind of reward we get for... Well, we've got a response to that shot.
Rozumiem.
1, 2.
Všude klid. Prozatím.
If you had 10 of these guys, they would just... Almost to the delivery location. 2 more guys, let's cap them too.
Vidím ho.
Připraven, pane. Kdo zděs?
Poslouchám. Rozumím.
Whoa, what's going on over there? Oh, we were too slow. I think the civilians just got
Mám ho na
domed.
Povídejte.
Get some vengeance. That's the drop-off zone for the truck. Let's clear it out and then we'll get a team over here. Get the truck over here itself.
Jdu tam.
There's a civilian waiting for his delivery.
Jsem na cestě.
No soldiers around. We'll take cover here in the bushes and then we'll get the other team over.
Jde se na
Jump in. Stepan
Ano,
and
paní.
Antonin are going to drive this truck across the town.
Čekám.
We could fit everyone inside, but I think it would be wise to have people on foot to defend it.
Povídej.
už nebudu.
Leave one machine gunner there on a rear guard
Samozřejmě.
for a moment.
Poslouchám.
Right,
Jak
corner's
to mám
clear. Let's
udělat?
peel up the road.
Vaše rozkazy, pane?
Ano.
It was a safe journey because we did all the hard work already. Let's park the truck up and see what they give us for that.
Vy jste tu kvůli té lodi, že ano?
Here's a little
Tady
present.
máte malý dárek, který vám pomůže dostat se do pevnosti.
Oh,
Rudi
explosives.
to všude nechá...
Having 13 strength, he should be able to outrange the machine gun. Yep, he can.
Hledám kryt.
Good job, Stepan. We need to find Korolev.
Jdu na pozici.
Okay, a small military encampment, maybe? Yep.
Legionáři, pojďte. Kapitán Korolev na vás čeká. Nás a jednotku poručíka Belova sem poslali s rozkazem vás na místě zabít nebo zajmout. Kapitán Korolev nemá v úmyslu tak absurdní rozkaz dodržet a naše jednotka stojí neochvějně za ním. ale Belov je připraven vás zabít, i kdyby ho to mělo stát život.
Belov is the one that came and took the train away from us, the gold train.
Vojáci, ale i my jsme dokázali, že umíme obstát. Doba, kdy to byli naši spojenci, je pryč. Teď jsou to nepřátelé. Za cara a za slavu Ruska!
Kež si historie nezapomene, jak silný je ruský slib. Legionáři nám pomohli v čase nouze. Dnes pomůžeme my jim.
Jsou to opravdu naši bratři. Nesmíme dopustit, aby padli v boji.
Belov was the one that we let down because we didn't bring the supplies that he requested. So I do wonder, is this why he's fighting us? Because Korolev we helped. The orders are set. We weren't quite able to take out the tank with that barrage. We need to wait a minute or so for it to reload. So if that tank starts moving, we're in trouble. Let's throw a smoke grenade down to at least suppress its ability to see us. We need to pick off the really strong ones. Oh, we've got a grenadier here. We need to throw our grenade before we get flanked. We need to kill that guy flanking us, get him into cover, shoot the grenadier. Too late, our machine gunners are doing the job for us. Jumping back into cover, that grenade is out, but it looks like it's going to miss. So we need to throw another one. Need to wait a moment though, get back into cover. That tank is just mowing down Korolev's troops. Frag out. Managed to take it down.
Matka. Rusko. Rusko, svítězi.
To by měli být všichni.
Legionáři, stojíme při vás. Pomůžeme vám dostat se na tu loď. Svůj slib dodržíme.
We stand behind our promise. I've been given 2 troops, 1.25 troops. Thank you for the help. It was hardly worth the effort, if you ask me. Making our way back into the town just to grab those supplies. Oh, what have we found here? A truck we can use to sneak inside. Let's get everyone into the truck. Oh, not quite enough room for one of our new friends that's come along from the Russian army, the White Russian army. Trojan horse is ready. We will send the scout team around the side. Saying the scout team will go around the side, we'll push the truck up and just see how effective this camouflage is. Saving, quick load would be justified if this truck explodes with everyone inside of it. More bodies in the graveyard, please. Thank you very much. The truck waiting just outside the entrance because I'm not totally convinced it'll work. So I want to have a backup plan. So let's get up the trail. We've got the explosives to breach this wall. Old Star Fort, by the look of it. So let's drop the explosives here on this already destroyed section of wall. Looks like it's going to be renovated. Truck is penetrating the first layer of defense, no worries. Put them just off to the side while we deal with the combat that's happening over here in the fort. They're coming at us one at a time, which makes it easy. Constantly cycling through that critical shot charge. One of the skills that does break the difficulty of the game. The more you have of it, especially. Oh, what? Just took down 3 with one shot. Oh no, the other guy's animations were lagged. I thought the one bullet did it. That was amazing. Let's get the truck through. Hello, yes, nothing to see here. We're just delivering the vodka, yes. Yes, the vodka. This is the party, yes. We promise. Is not impressed. I'm not sure if he saw our sniper or the truck. But they are staring down the face of a field gun at the moment. Alright, the snipers are doing everything in this mission. We're almost to the very top of the fort. They thought we were going to the docks. Nope, we're going to the heart of the fort. And we're going to take those big guns.
Připravený.
Can we get up here?
Ano,
No
pane.
stress.
Počúvam.
Vidíme nepřítele.
And I'll just spam critical shot on this and see if we can destroy it in one volley.
Přede mnou se neschová.
Oh, one shot. I think we found the easiest way to penetrate the Star Fort, that's for sure.
Som tu.
These guys can just follow up and pick off everyone on the walls.
Rozumiem.
And then we will unload the truck, take the capture point, and then hopefully that will be the end. I think possibly not. It's a little bit too easy to get here.
Som tu. Áno, pane.
There is a machine gun nest there we have to be wary of. A sniper as well. Let's unload the truck and take this machine gun.
Vaše rozkazy? Pripravený.
Will we be seen by this guy? Charging the machine gun nest. Only taking 2 shots from the rifles there.
Rozumiem.
Some fancy barrels. Dismount. And get to cover.
Vaše rozkazy, pane?
Pripravený. Skryjem sa.
Perfect amount of sandbags there to cleanse the rest of the area.
Tuto pôjde.
They weren't expecting that. All right, let's capture up the zone, and I think we've done it.
Pozriem sa.
No doubt be some kind of defense, but then we've done the hard yards, that's for
Jasná
sure.
vec.
Ano.
The port will be secure. All right, we'll set up the machine guns here in case we do get attacked. Setting up a field of fire so that
Rozkládám,
anyone
poslouchám.
running up the hill gets obliterated.
Tady to půjde.
And then we have a grenadier here too, just to dig out anyone that might get into cover. We have access to a howitzer, so I'll get the 2 soldiers from Korolev up onto that.
Rozkazy?
Scouts have nearly finished capturing the zone.
Rozkazy?
Someone up there to support. Yeah, we'll put a machine gun on that side as well.
Ano. Hledám kryt.
While the scout is most definitely the most powerful unit, I enjoy the machine gunner a
Podľa
lot.
rozkazu.
We have 1 minute. We'll get these 2 guys up to look over this side where we came in, because that will be a weakness, no doubt. And I'm pretty happy with that defense. We just have to wait out the last 48 seconds. Fields of fire everywhere. Kill zones, death zones, machine gun zones, you name it, we've got it. I have a field gun, so no doubt there will be a tank.
Zaujímám pozici.
But the howitzer should make short work of everything.
Bráňte sa!
Here they come. We've got to hold the ground for 5 minutes. The gathering storm. The last push of the Reds to try and stop us from getting home. It's not going to happen. We're going to make it. Aircraft inbound. Let's move before the artillery tears us up, apparently. Move. Of course, the devs don't want you to have the perfect defense. They make you spend 4 minutes setting up a plan,
Áno.
and then they throw artillery at you. That's okay. We're going to get out of the way. And I'm assuming it's just going to come in everywhere that we were standing. So we're going to dismount every weapon and just get the heck out of there. Oh, let's see. That would have just killed somebody.
Pane?
Our old machine gun nest is about to take a hit as well. So yeah, everywhere where everyone was standing is going to get pounded with artillery. So we have to reevaluate that plan. One of our soldiers nearly getting clipped by that high explosive shell. So we are much further back than I wanted to defend. And we've lost access to our weapons. Our heavy weapons. So we'll try and set up a death zone and a machine gun nest. Seems to be concentrated on that side.
Tuto pôjde.
We get that sniper ready, they will do a lot of work. Pretty much can't. We've got it perfectly covered from that side, I think, so we'll get back on the howitzer.
Ano.
Artillery is unrelenting. It's just going to keep pounding that same spot. Our artillery was too slow to fire. set up a second death zone. And no infantry will get through there. But if they drop another RT on our head, it might be a problem. Take over the field gun while we can. These guys didn't see any action this wave, but there may be some through. So we'll set up a better view. There we go. Shoot him. Oh, we've got no depression on our rifles, apparently. Whoa, that's a big wave coming up the hill. We might need to call in Artie. Oh, just absolutely deleting the threat. Fortunately, saving the field gun. We almost lost it, and we probably will in the next wave. Oh, these guys made it up the stairs. I did not realize there was an entrance on that side bit. These guys are going to have to fight them one by one. Oh, they're capturing the zone. Oh, our bombers. Ah, so that mission that we did, it looks like it actually paid off. Alright, that side's defended. We are losing the capture zone. We need to get a response team over there. Everyone that's not attached to something, run. We don't want to lose the mission over something silly like a side entrance. That means I could have snuck my scouts up that side as well, not realizing. We could shoot the barrel. Shoot the barrel. Oh, not quite finishing him off. Alright, recapture that zone and let's set up a new defensive line. We still have the big guns at the front door. And we have 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes of the campaign and we are ticking down. If you've made it this far, thank you very much for joining us. I've enjoyed this game. There were some interesting plot points that happened. Oh, we've got 2 trucks coming through. Hit them with the field gun. We want to make the first shot count. And we failed. We're about to lose that. We're about to lose that. Who's on it? The 2 grenadiers are on it. Run for your lives. Drop a howitzer on those trucks. Beautiful. Got him. 2 minutes remaining. Yeah, so there were some interesting plot points. But overall, the story and the premise of the Legion and their trek across Russia was captivating to me, at least, who had no prior knowledge of it. Obviously, they've taken some liberties with how much action we've seen and which events we were involved with, such as the family, the Russian family, royal family, and also the gold train. I did look it up, and there is no actual proof that the Legion had anything to do with the gold. Oh, there's a big tank. Though they certainly helped the whites. Uh-oh. 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 We can't use our artillery. He's about to shoot. Oh, he's blown it up in one go. Where are our grenades? Stepan in your super arm. Ironically, this guy has short sight as well, so he can throw a grenade, he just can't see where he's throwing it. We need to get everyone back. I do not want to get splattered by that heavy tank. Grenade out. Way out of line of sight of the tank. Oh, not quite enough damage. Let's just throw another one to keep safe. Jusan is up high. Oh, the sniper's taken out the tank. We have 46 seconds to go. And Captain Langer. I mean, I know it would be hard to write a script for every foreseeable level of the campaign, so not everyone's going to do fantastically. So to have a story written for each type might have been hard, but he's so pessimistic. He took such... Even though we took 0 losses in one of the major battles, and effectively nullified the battle with our artillery strike by killing General Morozov.
Zaujímám pozici.
Vaše rozkazy, pane.
Langer became a little bit annoying in the last couple of chapters.
Tuto pôjde.
But you know what? He's a war veteran. Salute to him.
Povídejte.
He's seen things that only we could only imagine.
Škoda, že s námi není
And if we've
kapitán
done it,
Langer. Náš
that's
úkol
it.
je splněný.
The tank was the last
Konečně je
push.
čas vyrazit domů. Naše nová republika čeká.
That's it. I think that's it. Let's see what happens. We used not much ammunition considering. Pretty much broke even on the ammunition front except for the grenade use. We made it to Vladivostok. There are a cacophony of explosions, gunfire and screams in the distance, and then suddenly, the madness ceases. There could be no clearer sign to the legionaries that they can now leave the city in earnest. Hearing rushing footsteps splatting and crunching in the snow, and the clanking and rattling of guns moving nearer, all of you are alerted. Some of the soldiers don't wait for any order and point their weapons in the direction of the sound. All of the weapons are lowered down as soon as the legionaries emerge from behind a corner. They won. The Reds have lost the city. The soldiers finally realize that they can leave Russia and go home. The passage to the ship and out of the docks is now clear. Shortly after the victory, the harbour is full of hustle and bustle as the legionaries are boarding the ship. Some of them are carrying quite a lot, some of them are leaving their stuff behind. And one of the soldiers is carrying a cat. You have no idea where it come from. At the front of the ship's deck, you can see Captain Langer standing alone in his coat, looking into the distance, puffing his pipe. You join him in silent vigil, and it will take several hours before you exchange words. But at this very moment, you stand there refusing to look back at the harbour behind you. None of you would be here if you weren't looking forward. Before the ship sails out, you look at each other.
Domov. Přišlo mi to jako sen z jiného života. A přesto to bylo skutečné. Svoboda, za kterou jsme bojovali a umírali. Nechtěli jsme nic jiného, než se stáhnout do milujícího náručí naší vlasti, našich rodin, našich starých životů. Zpočátku jsem bojoval s pocitem viny. Byli jsme opravdu hrdinové. Jakou stopu jsme zanechali na ruské zemi a jejím národu. Jejich občanská válka zuřila po našem odchodu ještě několik let. Nakonec jsem se smířil s tím, že jsem přežil. Dokonce jsem našel i nějaký cíl. Psaní. Moje první kniha byla fiktivním převyprávěním toho, čím jsme si prošli. Věnovaná majorovi, který nás dovedl domů. A památce těch, o které jsme přišli. Dnes má název Legie stále hrdý zvuk. Společně jsme upoutali pozornost světa a našli si v něm svoje místo.
And I think that is the end of The Last Train Home. Thank you very much for watching this series. It was, as I said, an interesting story. I got to learn a little bit about history, even though some creative liberties were taken. Take it all with a grain of salt. The Reds were the bad guys in this game. It may not have been the total truth, but it was an entertaining ride. I enjoyed it, and it was a great spin on what Frostpunk offered in the terms of a survival story against the odds. And it added in some history, it added in combat, which is something that we didn't get with Frostpunk. And yeah, so I think it was a great blend of genres, and you can play the game how you wish. It did get a little bit, we were battle weary at the end, but I think that was the point. It was trying to sell that point, that what was all the fighting for? A final overview. It took 1 day and 16 hours of real time. We traveled a distance of 7,910 kilometers over 27 days. We resolved 31 missions, 46 quests. We gained lots of... The resources is clearly wrong because we gained a lot more than that. And we certainly did use ammunition with our artillery cannon. But overall, I enjoyed the game. Thank you very much for the developers for making the game. And I am Commander Tyrael. We didn't get all the achievements. There are a few there, and I may go back and get them on my own. But for now, this is the end. I'm Commander Tyrael. This is the last train home. We are now on the boat. Goodbye.